Welcome to Space Haven. Today we are going to be doing a blind playthrough where I don't know what I'm doing and we're going to probably explode. Never played the game before. I saw it on Steam, thought it looked good and thought I'd give it a go. We are going to jump into the game. Okay, so we've got the tutorial, which will teach us basic mechanics of Space Haven. We've got a normal game where we can embark on a space voyage with your faction crew, build a fleet of spaceships, and encounter other spacefaring groups as you explore the galaxy seeking out the goal of your faction. Or we can roleplay as the owner of a station trying to establish a trade hub somewhere in the galaxy. Expand your station gradually by mining nearby asteroids and trading with visiting merchants. Watch tourists come visit your station and defend it from faction wanting what is yours. That sounds amazing. That does actually sound amazing. This sounds like the logical thing to do, so we're going to just jump into the game and hope for the best. Right. Embark on a space voyage with your faction crew, build a fleet of spaceships, encounter other spacefaring groups. Basic platform. Yep, we're going to just start right at the beginning and just see if it just helps us through it without the tutorial. This could backfire, but it'll be hilarious either way. Your crew of four have left Earth behind and stars await you. First, though, you need to build a ship. You have a basic platform and some essential supplies, but you'll need to build everything else yourself. This is a good scenario to start familiarizing yourself with the basic game mechanics. Note, this is not a tutorial and you may fail. There is a separate failsafe tutorial in the game. Sure. And we're going to we are going to die. Okay, we can do this. Let's go. Basic platform. Now, not a chance are we going on brutal. Medium is probably the best. What's builder? Play the game with builder difficulty. Start resources and resources found in the galaxy will be plentiful. You will face some adversity on your travels, but still allowing for more relaxed play style. I kind of want to do builder, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, let's go with builder. We're going to have a... Oh, okay. Peaceful gives us 515 out of 500 resources. Sounds good. We get some guns, apparently. This is amazing. We get to start in an abandoned shipmate. Oh, this might be what's in the sector. That might be what's in the sector. Crew-based moods, easy. Ship-to-ship battle strategy, easy. So that's peaceful. So peaceful is probably unlikely to have any challenge whatsoever from enemies. So we will have a look at this. So we get less resources, still get guns and stuff. It looks as though it's potentially the same. Ugh, that looks spicy. It looks like it's the same sector no matter where we go. Still a bit easy. We've got enemies, we've got friends, we've got lovers. Oh yeah. It's not sandbox mode. There's lots of stuff. Okay. Okay, we've got aliens, rogue bots, solar flares. We've got lots of stuff to look forward to. Let's give it a go. This is our crew. Okay. This is way in depth. We've got a cook, a geologist, material mover. You're a gopher. You just move stuff around. And an electrician. What could possibly go wrong? They are all, I assume, bad with weapons? Is one bad? One seems bad. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Is your food production slow? Ensure your botanist is skilled and that the environment is optimal with suitable light, CO2 and temperature levels. A good idea is to grow beds in a separate room with a light, a CO2 producer and a thermal regulator. Excellent. Excellent. Right, we have a thing. Welcome to Space Haven. Hello, Spacefarer, and welcome to Space Haven. Follow the upcoming blue objective notifications to be guided through all the basic steps of assembling a working ship. Nowhere to relax, no tool facilities and no path found. That's fine. Your crew will follow a schedule and the icon above their head will tell you whether they are currently working, sleeping or taking some free time to look after themselves. All three are necessary, so let them work at their own pace and you will soon see your ship come to life. If you find yourself struggling with resources at first, don't be afraid to start a new game and modify your starting resources via the game customization menu difficulty to fit your playstyle. A sandbox mode is also available. Okay, so we've got some objectives. That is just what we've just read. That's fine. Let me have a look then. So we can move around quite slowly. I assume that is the name of this platform. Build a tools facility. This tools facility transforms resources to recharge your crew members' handheld construction printer guns, essential for construction of facilities. Build menu, objects, resources to facilities. Okay, we have lots of stuff up here. These are our resources. Can I do a thing with this? All resources, nice. What do you do? Nobody knows. Oh, it just kind of, it changes it so we can just have more space on the screen. That's our crew. We have, resources left for 4 days of oxygen. So if we don't do something, they're going to be dead in 4 days. Amazing. We best do something. So we'll close this for now. That seems to be this. This looks like what's in the items in space. No, to relax. We have this. What are we building? What are we building? What are we building? We are building a tools facility. System cores? System cores. How blind can you go into a game? Right. Tools facility. Lovely. We can rotate, and we can build view holding V. Right, so these are all the places that we can pop it. Maybe we just want to put it just there. Yeah. And escape just clears that off. That's amazing. How far can I zoom in? We can zoom all the way in. Yay! No idea what any of this is. It looks gorgeous. Right, the movement with the keys is a little bit slow, so maybe we'll start just using the mouse for everything. So let's zoom all the way out. It does in. Ooh, we've got a spaceship, space view. So asteroid with ice, asteroid with energium, Hyperium, and a ship. How would I go to the ship? We need to build an oxygen generator. Yes, we do. Oxygen generators convert water into oxygen and are essential for humans to survive in a spaceship. Build a gas scrubber as well. Hazardous gas scrubbers remove CO2, smoke and toxic gases from the air and produces carbon and raw chemicals. Needs only electricity to operate. So we need oxygen generator and a gas scrubber on our... Is this our ship? Is this thing our ship? What are you? We've got a power generator, currently using 10% of it. We've got a system core. That does a thing, apparently. Who knows? Thermal regulator. Can we just... We can just make it as warm as we'd like. Okay, that's interesting. And we've got a light. So... what we need to do is we need to make an oxygen generator, life support. We need a gas scrubber and an oxygen generator. So I think we can just maybe pop them over here. Like maybe we want it down, wrong button. Maybe we want that one there and a gas scrubber. Can we just pop the gas scrubber just in there? Near the power is my theory. Maybe we need cables. What do you do? Pretty. Less pretty. What do you do? Ooh. Okay, this is giving us some like CO2 at the oh, we've got all of the different options here. Amazing. But I think at the moment we just kind of want to get a ship up and running. I think the aim of this episode will be just to get a ship up and running so we are good to go. Right. Nowhere to relax. That's fine. So that's done, that's done, that's done. We've got build one of the following objects. Only one of them. Okay, so we've got a thermal regulator here. I think, because we get the choice of either building the thermal regulator, which we already know, but what about a wall one? Because we don't have one of those. I also want to click on these just to see what they do. That seems a bit scary. But we've got 73 days worth of oxygen. That is fine. Perfect. Nothing happening here just yet. So what would... Okay, did I do that? I must have pushed something to suddenly zoom in that far. Also amazing. Right, so wall. Now, if I put this... Temperature is minus 153. 68 on the walls, minus 68. 19 in there and 15 in here. Why is it warmer in... Ah, we've got another temperature regulator there. So I'm going to pop you there. And once that's built, we'll get this to try and regulate about 22 degrees. Yeah, that should be nice. So, ooh, the zoom thing seems a bit mind of its own-ish. But that's okay. Have I popped that in the wrong place? Have I done something wrong here? Move? Nope, they're doing it. That's fine. It just seemed a little bit like it wasn't happening. But what happens if we do that? Super speeder. Need to be careful, otherwise we're just going to deplete our resources doing it that way. 22 degrees? Sounds good. Expand the spaceship's hull. Expand your spaceship hull to create more room for facilities. You can do this from the build menu. Be mindful not to expand too much too quickly, as hull expansions cost hull blocks. Expand little by little as you need more space for facilities on your ship. The goal is to build a small, hyperspace capable ship and then venture out and expand more as resources are required. Okay. Okay. So build menu. Wall. Hull. System. No. Guns. Yes. Right, we need to find, I think it might have actually told us exactly what we needed to find. For the facilities, spend a little by little, the goal is small hyperspace. It doesn't tell me exactly what I need. Storage, but no uppy downy, so that's fine. If I zoom, it's just zooming that. Food, resources, power, life support, facility maybe? No, not facility, but you can get toilets. This is, right, this is going to sound really weird, but this is giving me theme hospital vibes and theme park vibes in the best possible way. So it could just be that we just want a wall. Can we delete a wall? Station door, spaceship door, right, we've got them. Wall. So where do we want to build it? Do we want to, I think we likely want to build. Can we rotate this view? I'm pushing the normal rotate buttons. It's not saying that I can. So maybe we want to build off this way. Okay, so we're going to go in. We are going to build this. No? Is that not the right one? Okay. Edit. It's the edit button. We're going to build a hull. Oh my days, why can't we go there? Likely something to do with that. Let's have a look what that is. That is an airlock. We can't build a hull around the airlock. Understood? I gets you. I likes you. We're going to do this. So, we have internal walls here. We've started doing some stuff there, so likely we want a wall that way. Do we want to put like another room on and just have this big square one? Or do we want to like put a little corridor in and then have a hub at the front? Ooh. Sketch. Oh, we can do a sketch. So we could do like go there, go out like this, and just start building out like that, and then have lots of little rooms and have like this vast space station. I'm kind of liking the idea of this vast station. Right, I've got it. We are going to build hull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5. Good. It's an odd number. Right, so we're going to do it that way. And do I need to like rotate that, or is that automatically going to know that I'm building this here? Because I want to not build there. Right. We don't want to build there. We want to erase that. Cancel that. So we'll go to the other side. It's okay. I've got a plan. We are going to build a hull. And we're not going to be too silly. We need to be a little bit sillier than that. And we're going to just start maybe one more up. And then we'll go across here. We'll go like this. And then we'll go across there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Obviously, I need to clean up just a little bit. So if we clean up all of that. And then we remove hull. And how do we confirm that? How do we say, yep, that's what we're going for? Oh, close that for now. That is actually happening. We need to get some nothing maybe. I have pooched this completely. That's fine. We can fix this once our hull has been sorted. We will sort that out. That's fine. This seems a little bit of a waste though, just here. Let's do some tinkering. So if we go to objects and we just go to a nice little wall and we want to... Do we already have a wall there? It looks like we've already got a wall here. So we want to remove... Oh, look at all the things that we've got. Wall. We want to remove a wall. So how do we... Dismantle. Perfect. Move the last one. So we've dismantled that one. Dismantle this one. Dismantle that one. This is dumb. There's literally no reason for me to be doing this, except I want to have the ship the way I want the ship. So we're going to move the final one, and we are going to rotate it. Ooh, move, rotate, and we're going to put it there. Just so we've got this all is one area. That's a waste to me. That's a waste. What's happened here? What's happened here? Where's my hull? Why has that not worked? Something's gone terribly, terribly wrong there. Something has gone terribly wrong. Okay, we can fix this. We can fix this. We want the hull to go like that. Okay? I think this is set also. No, we don't want to do that just yet. So they're going off and they're doing something. I don't understand why it exploded. Maybe I did something wrong. It's a building hull. We're building it. It's going across. Maybe there's something I need. So customize room look. That's so cool. So cool. I need this to exist. And then we'll start building the stuff once that exists. Anyway, it wants us to build beds and a toilet. More than happy to do this. So, again, this is kind of annoying because we've got all this space and no reason for it. What I might do here is, yet again, expand the hull out a little bit. Like that. And just hope that this is working the way I think it should be doing. And if we speed up. Okay. I don't think we've got the resources for this. Because they're not doing anything. Right. Maybe we can come back to that in a bit. What we need to do is just kind of dump some stuff in. Okie dokie. We will. Floors, walls. No, we are onto objects. So we want bed. We just want some nice beds. And we're just going to put in some nice beds for our friends. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannot build here. Insufficient resources, apparently. Not good. Toilet. 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 We're just going to put a toilet over here. All of this can be adjusted later. Everything can be resolved later. For now, we just need things to happen. Right, they've gone for food. They're having some food. They are getting resources. They built a bed. Let's get rid of the walls. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we're having a lot of Zoom issues. Hopefully there's... Right, we need one more bed. We're going to close that and not look at that for a moment because I am genuinely... here we go. Things are happening. Things are happening. We'll leave them to happen. We need to build one more bed. So we'll get a bed... for now, we're just going to dump the bed there. We've got toilets. We've got this happening on the outside. I don't know how long that takes. Let's have a look to see how we're looking. Because it looks as though it's fine. Set also for crew for prisoner area. Do we need to put a floor in? Customize look. Let's just see if it will allow us to... Nope. Doesn't allow us to... So this is all customization. Okay. Do I have to put hull everywhere? Do I need to find a roof? Roof! Floors! Perfect! Right. So these are... Roof? Draw. Draw? Roof. Randomize. Put a roof in. It is not doing a roof. Draw. Oh, that's just being pretty. Okay, that isn't what we're after. I'm hoping that this is just one of those things that takes many, many, many moons to make. We will just crack on. We need to build a light or a wall light. So let's have a look. Let's get some lights. We'll get a wall light, and we're going to pop a wall light near their beds, and we'll pop one in here as well. Yeah. Okay, we're getting used to the zoom. I'm loving the graphics. We will put this on top speed as well, because we want to just see build a kitchen or an algae dispenser. We're going to get them a kitchen. We're definitely going to get them a kitchen. We are getting concerned that our expansion isn't doing anything. We were holding out high hope for the expansion. We'll pop the kitchen over there, out of the way. We've got the hull. We've got this frame over here, but nothing else is happening. I wonder why. Okay, so we'll slow it back down again. Build a hull stabilizers. Hull stabilizers provide multiple functions for your spaceship. Hull stabilize reinforced the spaceship's hull, strengthening its frame and generally improving structural integrity. Multiple stabilizers can work in unison to bolster the hull far beyond its normal limits. Okay. Hull stabilizer. So we are building things, except the one thing that I think we actually need, which is the... Why do you keep zooming? Oh, interesting. Insufficient available resources. Doesn't tell me what's going on with the outside, though. I swear, there must be something that we're missing. All of this seems okay. Maybe we need to put a door on it? Oh, let's try. Let's try. So we're going to remove... It keeps pushing it back in. That's not good. That's not good. Door. Maybe I'm being a big dum-dum. Maybe I'm just being a big dum-dum. So if I just do... I'm the biggest of the dum-dums. Okay. I was assuming we put the walls up and then we put the floors in. I was the biggest of the dum-dums. But it looks like we're on the right path now. So hopefully the little pod things, away they go. Ooh, this zoom is very, very interesting. Very interesting. We are building a hull stabilizer. That is happening over here. They are tinkering with that. I'm kind of hoping to make the space at the back. So this space here is going to be the bedroom and that kind of area. This is just going to be our expansion area. We might start moving things around, but as you can see, we finally understand this mechanic and our hull is getting built. So we'll just give them a little bit of a speed up. I think we've got hull stability. We need to establish water security. So we need to build a water collector and a water purifier. So this is starting to get to a point. Oh, they've all gone to bed. Bless them. Bless their little... They're very happy with us. But they're uncomfortable. Don't have a table. I can build you a table, mate. I'll build you a table. I'm happy to build you a table. I saw a table. Have a table. One of you is going to be upset, but have a table. Right. So build your table. Just build it. When these guys catch up and do this for us, here we go. They're going to get the resources from somewhere. That's amazing. I love how cool this looks. This is just beautiful. So what we should be able to do is, if we slow it down just a little bit, this isn't what we're meant to be doing, but if we go for, we want walls, and I think we just need to put a wall here and a wall here, and then we can get a green wall. Very nice. Put a green wall in. But we also need a door as well. So we'll pop in a door. Yeah, we'll have a big swishy door. So we've got a big swishy door going in as well. We are going to move their beds. So we're going to move them, and we're going to have a bed here. We are going to have a bed here. We are going to... You are all going to be in very... maybe get out of my way. There we go. Bed there, and we will put the final bed just here as well. So they've got their own little bedroom. We're going to get another wall light as well. Again, not what we should be doing, but we'll have a nice little wall light. We'll put a wall light in here. And, oh, we cannot build there. Okay, what about here and maybe the opposite side as well? Yeah. And, of course, we'll put a thermal regulator in here as well. We want them to be nice and comfortable while they sleep. We'll set that to a nice balmy temperature to keep them warm. And we are getting the bedroom sorted. Not at the top of our list of priorities, but we're getting a bedroom sorted. I don't think the Maybe we can find a room for the toilet as well. If we just, yeah, I think we will. I think we'll just move the toilet over there and we'll quickly throw up a little wall with a single door for the final act of this episode. Right, so we'll put a wall up. Do we want to put a window into the toilet? Probably not. We'll pop that there. We'll pop that there. Pop that there. Yeah, and then we'll put a nice little door so they've got privacy for the toilet and maybe, you know, stop away some of that little stank. So that's going to be nice for them as well. Okay, so end of the first episode. In fact, can we click on, I don't want to build there. I want to click on this. Can we rename it? We can. Right, so just for continuity and just for now, we're going to be the USS Star Trek because I can't think of a name, but that is fine. We are going to call the first episode here. We have done so much. We have got a bedroom on its way. We've got the toilet on its way. We have everything and we just need to establish the water security. So in the next episode, we are going to continue building. I want to see if I can get room. So I want this kind of almost segregated thing where it's just squares. So each little area has its own little place. I might reduce this down to it's a single corridor. And we might start working on single corridors into the next sections just for, you know, make it look sexy. And we'll slowly build these off everywhere. So we've got this nest and this can be the middle. Now, obviously, we can't build around this just yet, but we can slowly start building our ship. Maybe we'll see if plans exist and start building towards an actual starship. But for now, we're going to build this mesh of nonsense while we get going. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.